Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you may be watching this, and thank you for hitting that play button. In this video we're going to look at the YouTube app, specifically for mobile phones. In this case I'll be doing the demo on my iPhone, but Android, etc. I'm assuming are exactly the same. It's just that I thought I'd put this together because there are some options in there that are hidden in terms of viewing extra bits and bobs of the actual video that you're watching, along with other ways of interacting with the YouTuber. So what we'll do, we'll go straight in. So as you see, I've got the YouTube app. I will launch that. So there's the landing page that you'll come to on here. And as you see, you've got all the different subjects at the top. But most of us, we go straight to the search bar and search for what we're looking for. So what we'll do, we'll click on there. I'm going to go into Tom Buck's channel. So let me just unsubscribe. Sorry Tom, won't be a sec. So Tom is a YouTuber I follow. He has a particular bias for audio, helping podcasters and YouTubers alike. So I thought this would be a good example to use. So if we click on Tom's face there, we go into his channel, and that shows us all the videos that is uploaded. And if you look along the top, there's playlists, community, where he'll post comments, and I've just said playlists, so I don't need to do that one again. But what we'll do, we'll just dive straight into one of his videos. So this is a review of the Sony FX3. So we'll click on that. Unavoidable are ads, but it doesn't take long for you to be able to skip them, usually about 10 seconds. And skip. So then it goes into the video. Now there's a couple of things that, well, one thing in the main that's actually hidden is the description. So the YouTuber will often put it's like a synopsis of what's involved in his video, what he's doing, and then any links that he may refer to in his video. Sometimes you'll have seen it on YouTube videos where the YouTuber will say, check out the links in the description. This is where you'll find it. It's simple to find if you know where it is. So as you'll see, the title is Sony FX3 Full Review, the Ultimate Video Camera. Right next door to camera, you'll see a little drop down arrow, and there we go. And then you'll see more there. So it just gives it a brief explanation of what the video is about, links to the camera is actually talking about, and what a lot of content creators are doing now is putting chapter markers in. So if there's a particular area of the review that you're interested in, you can simply click, let's say we want to look at the image quality, you press on 15 minutes 50 and it will take you straight to it, which is a really handy feature. And then it goes on to show basically who supports his channel, all the gear that he uses. A lot of like tech reviewers do this sort of thing, and a little bit about Tom, who was a teacher, but about a year ago he quit his job and became a full-time YouTuber. So this is his business. So that's the description. So where we're back now is we look under the title. You'll see there is a thumbs up with 706. So they're the likes. Next to it, dislikes. And a lot of YouTubers will say, oh, don't dislike, but we'll come on to that. And from here it's quite useful because you can hit share, copy the link. And as I'm doing this, I'm just wondering if I've hit record, because this is the 5th attempt at filming this. The first attempt I forgot to hit record. One sec. The perils of being a new YouTuber. Yes, I am recording. So, as I was saying, if you're going to share, you can share, copy the link, or send it directly via WhatsApp or whatever your social media messenger system is. So that's a really handy thing to have. I won't go over the other bits and bobs simply because I never use them. So if we move a bit further down underneath Tom Buck and it says comments, it's not exactly hidden, but you just hit the double arrows up and down that are next to comments, and it opens up the comments just like that, and that's where you can add your comments. One important note is that you can't comment unless you have a YouTube account, and the same goes for subscribing, which we'll come on to in a sec. So you've just got to make sure you've got a YouTube account. Easy enough to create an account, especially if you've got a Gmail account or a Google Mail account, because you've got to have one of those to actually sign up. If you'd like me to do a video about signing up to YouTube, drop me a note in the comments, because now you know how to. So I'll come out of comments and I'll go back to the like, dislike. It's always good for YouTubers to get feedback. So I say, look, if you like it, hit like. And it's always nice that if you put a comment in saying that you like the channel, you like a specific bit, blah, blah, blah. So the dislike button. A lot of YouTubers will say, oh, don't use that. But I think, well, you always want feedback because you're always trying to improve, and I'm learning, so it's good to have constructive criticism. So you could hit dislike, but then put a comment. Just say what you don't like about it, but be constructive. Don't be a troll. Or if you don't really want to hit dislike, then don't hit like or dislike, just comment. Simple as that. And it's, all feedback is welcome, and it helps us all develop, even in our day jobs. So the final part I want to go over is the subscribe. Now this, if you've got a YouTube account, is fantastic, because once you subscribe, it goes into a list and saves for you. So let's say we wanted to subscribe to Tom's channel, where all his videos will be uploaded to. Under his name you'll see subscribe in red. Hit subscribe, and then right over to the right hand side you'll see a bell icon. What will happen is, if you hit the bell icon and hit all, what will happen is that YouTube will notify you as soon as Tom, in this case, uploads some content, and then you can go in to watch it. If you don't hit the bell, it's no biggie. It just means next time you go onto YouTube, you'll see his content in the recent uploads. But I find the notifications very useful. And it's also good if you've put some notes in the comments, say asked a question or something like that. If you're subscribed, you'll no doubt get a notification and you'll know where it is. So if you haven't subscribed, you might think, what was that video I looked? And if you go back into your subscriptions, you'll be able to find it. And also when you have an account, you'll be able to see it in the history as well. So I hope you found this short YouTube video helpful. As ever, if you liked the video, please hit the like button. If you disliked it, but please throw some comments in, what you liked, what you didn't like, what I could improve on, because it's all a discovery creating this YouTube channel, and I'd love to hear from you. This is actually what I should have said right from the start, is this is part 1. In part 2, it's a similar video, but how to find these particular items on a desktop computer, whether that a Mac or a PC. So I'm going to try and do that in the next week. So if you'd like to subscribe and hit that bell notification button, you'll find out the next time I upload. Until the next time, see you later.